Like a lot of you guys out there, my scrap wood and lumber storage was really just getting out of hand. I just had everything piled up here against the wall. It was growing every day and I could never find anything I was looking for. It was really just getting in the way and I had to do something about it. So today I'm going to be showing you how to build this vertical lumber storage. Storage of our scrap wood and lumber can be a real issue in most woodworkers' shops, especially in small shops or in places where you're really concerned about taking up space. And I decided that maybe the best way to store my long scrap wood and lumber is vertically on the wall. Now there's a few things to consider. You want to make sure it's nice and organized. If you're like me, you want it to look good, and then possibly most important, you want it to be safe. So what I ended up doing was building a base here on the floor to keep everything in line, and then we added these dividing pipes with chains to keep everything right where I want it and to prevent it from possibly falling over. So I'm going to get in here and I'm going to show you exactly how we went about this process. But first, guys, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. First, I'm going to cut down some 2x4s over at the miter saw as a frame for my base. Then I'm going to rip down a piece of scrap plywood for the platform for our lumber to sit on. I drilled pocket holes into the shorter pieces of my 2x4 frame and then assembled it with 2.5-inch pocket hole screws. Once I have the 2x4 frame and the platform, I'm going to cut down a few more pieces of scrap to use as dividers. Then I'm going to attach a front ledge so the lumber can't slide off the front. And to attach that, I'm just going to screw it in from the bottom of my platform. Then I can flip it over and set it in place on top of the base and get everything screwed together. Now I'm going to be adding some dividers here to keep that lumber from moving around too much on our rack. You're just going to space these out however you want and then screw them in place. Now I want to be able to attach this to the wall so it can't move around. So I'm also going to add this backer so that I have a way to screw it to the wall. Only thing left to do is to put it in place and fasten it to the wall. Now I also need some dividers up higher on the wall, and I'm going to use the base to measure and mark and make sure I get the spacing for those just right. Then I'm going to screw these two pieces to the wall at the heights that I want my dividers. For mine, I did 6 foot and 4 foot. For my wall dividers, I'm going to be using 1/2-inch metal pipe, and those will be attached to the wall with 1/2-inch flanges. Once that's done, I can go ahead and screw in my 12-inch pipes. Then I'm going to go ahead and start filling this rack up and see how it looks. My only concern now is to have a way to secure these so they can't fall out of the rack. So I'm going to take some 1/2-inch caps for these metal pipes, put them in the vise, and drill a hole in the end. Then I'm going to attach these eyelets that we can use to run some chain between the pipes and make this rack nice and safe. With my caps finished, I'm just going to go ahead and fit those into place and attach our chain using quick links and snap hooks. And that's all there is to it, guys. I think it looks great, and it's going to keep this wood much more organized. All right, guys, that is it for how to build your vertical lumber storage. Pretty simple process, but it can really transform your shop and help you keep things a lot more neat and organized. If you have any questions or suggestions, make sure you let us know down in the comment section below. As always, I will also have links to everything we used in this project. Now, I know your long lumber storage is not the only issue you have. You also have an issue with plywood storage. So while I was cleaning up this area, I also built a swing out plywood storage cart. And if you're interested in that build, I will have a link to that video right here at the top of the screen. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, and keep that shop organized.